VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Everest was newly formed in Season 3. How did this team come together?
I started from scratch again, I suppose. Kind of my thing after each season to have to start from scratch. I guess it's a fun experience every time to try to sort of grab as good of a team as you can get at that point in time. But I think it was start out with me and Elmo. I guess that's how most teams are formed. It's like two people, and then you sort of start to branch out and see what can you get to complement your team. We got Elmo, which is it's a Rift player from I think a year back or something. I think he started back in preseason, I think. I might be wrong, but yeah, he's relatively experienced and played in like the whole VRML thing. And then Conrad, who is he's the only player actually playing on the quest, but he's a quest player from start. And then we start out with Wheeladdy, who was also a quest player, but figured the sort of discrepancy, the age difference was a bit too much there, so we decided to switch him out for Steffo, who also had been playing with Elmo. But yeah, so that's another thing that I've noticed, that it's the same thing with my previous team, the Alpha Ducks. It's easy to get, like, if you can get a pair of players that already familiar with each other, especially if they are doing a stack, if they're like front strikers or something, then it's a lot faster to make them sort of work in a team if they already have a good regrab understanding with each other. So we've had this lineup since like right before the first Challenger Cup or something, so like 6 weeks or something.
What preparation did you do as a team and personally for this Challenger Cup?
I think it's the same thing as we did for the last Challenger Cup, which is I try to find matches, like the most recent matches of the teams we're playing, and I try to look at the playstyle, and most notably I look at the rollouts, because I mean we're kind of known for that, and it's kind of how we're always been doing things. It's like we're kind of obsessed with the rollouts and trying to sort of find a weakness in the rollout, or try to choose sort of, I mean, we have our set of rollouts that we do, but sometimes I look at whatever they are doing, and then maybe let's say, okay, let's focus on these rollouts against this team because they are sort of man marking a lot, or they're doing this and that, right? So yeah, I go through the videos I can find, the matches that are most recent, and try to see how they are running their rollouts, and try to sort of do a small write-up for the team, where I say, okay, this is like, if they focus on stacking, for example, then I'm going to go and do a little bit more brawling, and if they're passing more, then I tell my teammates to try to man mark them a little better and stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it.
Before the Cup started, who were you most concerned about as an opponent, and did any team or player surprise you?
I would say we were probably most concerned about Clockwork, because they were a new formed team, but we know all the players are good, like they're strong players individually. So, and still in this game, you can basically if you take good players and throw them into a team, then that's going to be a pretty strong team, like right off the bat. That's sort of the team that we were most concerned about, definitely. And I would say also we were a bit worried about Exploited, because they replaced Galti with Sir Dominic, which was in my team last season, and was still, like, to my knowledge, in my opinion, one of the most underrated like players in Europe still, especially like solo stuff, like, yeah, just sort of the ability to come into a situation and come out winning, even though you were in a really sticky spot, like. So yeah, it was definitely like concerned about that for sure. Other than that, I think that the teams we played the other teams quite a lot, so we kind of knew what they were capable of. So yeah.
Your team went undefeated throughout this Challenger Cup. Was there ever a point you thought that your team might lose?
Actually in the very first game, because like coming into the Challenger Cup, I think we expected to win against one team, and we were sort of thinking we would probably also win 2 matches. But then I think winning 3 matches, I think we were like, okay, that's probably the best possible outcome. That's going to be, winning 3 matches. So that's like that would be a win basically, I think, because I also thought that it was going to be very even. So I thought even losing 2 matches would still maybe give us a chance to advance. But yeah, and we still, like, even the first match we had to struggle a little bit. Like, it wasn't easy by any means. So I think right then and there, it's like I was like still like, okay.
Hello and welcome to VRML 1, and man, let's have some fun in this diamond game, Nameless against Nuclear Waste. I'm your host Luke, and on cams, and with me is the ever so educational DocEducation. How's it going?
Fantastic. Yeah, I'm really hoping for a great match here. Currently, we only have 7 players in the arena, so 3 players for Nuclear Waste are in, but not the 4th. So I really do hope we get that 4th player because, yeah, it's obviously very hard to have a competitive match when you're playing 3v4.
It certainly is, but these teams are both exciting. They're not quite going to get into the Challenger Cup, but guys, I need to ask you something. Make sure you put this date in your calendar. May 8th, Challenger Cup, EU, NA, all day streams, maybe even all night, but probably not. But make sure you are there. Put it in your calendars. Tell your parents, tell your family, tell your dog, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your ex-lover. Make sure you are there. Also, the following weekend, May 15th, 16th, we have the finals. So the 2 winners in the NA, 2 winners, and the EU 2 winners will be there in the Master Division to participate in the Master Division Finals May 15th and 16th. Our goal is 1,000 concurrent viewers. You must be there to support. So make sure you put in your calendars. Don't forget, once again, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your exes, tell your friends, tell your, I don't know, post on Facebook. But make sure you are there. Would love to have you. And these teams are just slightly out of reach of the Challenger Cup, unfortunately, but this is going to be a good matchup.
It's going to be a great matchup, and for those that saw the previous 2 Challengers Cups, they're just incredibly exciting. I love the March Madness feel of the concurrent top diamond tier games where you've got 3 channels going all at once, and you can pop back and forth between them and, see, which game is going at a certain time. The games start overlapping. They start, ending and starting at different times slightly, and so you get to hop into one game and then there's another game and it's going crazy. I'm jumping over to VRML 2, okay, and then we're on to VRML 3. It's just it's such an exciting event, and of course this Challengers Cup has the most at stake because whoever comes out of that Challengers Cup is in Master Tier and therefore is in the finalists, and so they get that coveted Season 3 finalist tag, which everyone wants. I mean, that is super cool to be in the top 10 teams in a league where, in all of VRML, we have almost 5,000 competitive players this season. Just super huge accomplishment. And so all the teams there are obviously going to be fighting, and we're going to see a lot of incredible skill and incredible games. And that is May 8th, as Luke said. And of course, May 15th, May 16th. Say it again. May 15th, May 16th. I'm just going to keep echoing what Sir Dimwee says. Just May 15th, May 16th. Let's see it in chat. I want to see everyone saying May 15th, May 16th. That is finals. It is going to be absolutely out of control. It's going to be the highest tier of Echo Arena play that I think that we've ever seen. These teams just keep getting better. I mean, Joker in NA, I know NA better, so I just, speak from that perspective. But Joker, they are undefeated this season, and they are better than they were last season, and all the other teams are too. So it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it certainly will. These 2 teams, are just a slight hiccup away from breaking into that Challenger Cup, and they will definitely be there beginning of Season 4. So make sure you also keep an eye out for all the future announcements. But man, this Challenger Cup is going to be the most hype. I'm so excited to be there. I hope I get to cast it, but that's why I'm casting so much now, because if not, that is okay. It is here for the community. I will be there watching all the games I'm not casting either way, and I hope to see you guys there as well. But while we are here, huge shout out to everybody taking the time out of their day to watch and enjoy this game we all know and love, Echo Arena. Also, huge shout out to all our sponsors, Pro2 VR, Asterion Products, Fixed Gaming, VR Cover, HyperX, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net. But man, it is going to be hype. I set up a long prediction poll, so make sure you guys vote on that Nuclear Waste in blue, Nameless in orange, because we don't know when we're going to start. So you have, I think, about 4 minutes left on the poll. But man, I mean, Doc, what else are you excited about? Coming to the end of the season 3.
Well, I'm excited about going into the off season. I mean, obviously, finals. I just want to focus on finals. Like, I'm blown away by the level of play that we have seen, as it looks like the fourth player for Nuclear Waste pops in here. So I should get this game started soon. But yeah, I'm just super excited about finals. Like, especially Joker, a couple of other teams in Master Tier, they've been cruising a little bit. Their spot is secure. They have no fear of being in the Challengers Cup. They are going to be in finals. And I'm really excited to see what happens when the lights are on, when the stress is on, when the teams really start to turn it on. Like, I think we're going to see some incredible, just jaw-dropping play.
I 100% agree. I did pull up the stats standings here on screen, and Aurora Lumiduty trying to break out of that Challenger Cup bracket, but Joker lost a couple rounds from Ethereal and Synapse, so we shall be excited to the Challenger Cup and the finals. Make sure you are there, but we are going into round 1. Nuclear Waste Nameless. Doc, take it away.
And it looks like the teams are going to be out of the tubes, and boom. Oh, just jumping by it is Hi, I'm a Goldfish, and picking it up is Trader. Trader has a man low. He's going to take a shot. Holy cow. With the goalies in goal, just couldn't quite get turned around. Trader takes a very bold 3, but it's good.
Wow. What an early shot from Nameless as they take a good look. 3 points is big, because that means even if someone scores a 2, they're still in the lead, which is obviously basic math, but 2s are a lot more common. But now Loco Sam passing right back, and you can definitely see this change of pace coming from a silver match to this high diamond matchup. Crisp passes. Goldfish, can you do it again? No, it's going to go back, and it's going to go back to the hands of Multi, but this offense isn't over. Up to Hex. Hex coming in, and it's good for 2. 3-2. Nameless still has the lead.
Actually, Luke, I think we got the team switched around. Nameless is the blue team, and Nuclear Waste is the orange team. If my spidey senses are correct, so
I think you're right. All right, it is swapped. Apologies. All right, there we go.
All good. I think the teams, they're supposed to follow what's on the VRML website, and it gets piped in automatically. But a lot of times they don't. My team doesn't sometimes as well. So all good. Trader sending it over onto the side, dumps it through, but Hex on the backside is gonna do some really nice work. Although Trader gets it back, gonna take a shot. No, it's cleared in low.
It's cleared in low, but they're picking it up high, and they can slam it in to finish the job. 5-2. Nuclear Waste have a lead.
That was, Twitch there in chat saying, and I thought I was good at regrabbing. Absolutely. I mean, both of these teams are absolutely flying right there. Andy Boy from Nuclear Waste flying in really quickly and getting that score. So right now, Nuclear Waste with a little bit of an advantage, but it's still early days. And both of these teams are flying really well right now.
They certainly will. These crisp passes, what we expect to see from these diamond teams. But as I say that, the pass doesn't quite find its mark. Can they get the pass across? Though they can. Loco San, cut pass, and it's a save! Lancelot keeping him in this game. And it is going to go right back, though. And can they do it? Whew! Cleared, but not out of the woods just yet.
Yeah, a couple of opportunities there. Oh, Trader jumping that pass. What a read. But look at that. Oh, bouncing off Geo. Okay, so it looks like Nuclear Waste are going to have an opportunity. It's going to bounce off the shield, though. So, wow, this game is fast and furious right now, Luke.
It certainly is, and this is only just a taste of what we're going to see here at the Challenger Cup and the finals, so make sure you tune in to see this much more and faster gameplay, if you can even imagine that. But it's going all the way downfield. These stacks are coming through, and are they going to beat the blue player? No, they won't. Instead, it will just be one person pressuring. Smart play from that, but that's not out. Maybe an intentional bounce pass? I don't know. Regardless, it works. It's going to go into the midfield, though. It's going to get picked up by Nuclear Waste, slapping it mid, slapping into his teammate Atomic. Atomic, backloaded Trader. Trader just baiting out the defender, but that's a communicative pass to Lancelot. Lancelot cut pass, and they get it done. 7-2, 5-point lead, Nuclear Waste.
Beautiful bubble offense with you had a guy on the low floor in the middle passing to the right wall, and then that right wall bringing all of the eyes of the defenders, and then there were just two people cutting straight down middle. I mean, that is just very difficult to stop once you get that going. So yeah, really nice there from Nuclear Waste. Right back in it. Then Andy Boy has the disc, gonna go for the boop shot. It's gonna bounce off the cloud, so there will be a little bit of a race for it. Andy Boy getting there, Hex getting there.
No way.
Atomic doing one-on-one. Oh, but what a save from Goldfish.
What a save indeed. Goldfish and Lancelot doing great work on the bat line for their teams respectively, but they're diving in. Can they get it? Yes, they can. Hex books 2 more on the board, bringing this game to 3 points.
Wow. I mean, this game is moving back and forth so fast right now. Hex flying in. They're back within 3. We got ourselves a game. Maybe there was a little bit of warm-up period. There always is in VRML. There's no way to quite what do you call it? There's no way to have the same thing as VRML. There's no way. And look at that shot. It's a little bit off the ding ring.
It really is. That was close. I honestly don't know quite what you mean, but certainly is a lot of fun here in VRML and on the production team. And thanks for everyone for joining us here today. But he's going to get slapped right back the other way, as it's going to go right back in the hands of Multi. Looking to clear out of his zone. He's just going for the bounce clear off the top of Tunnel. I don't think that was quite what he was looking for, because his teammate was a little bit farther down, but the angle served him as well as it could. It's going to go back into the hands of Goldfish, who's going to clear it up. That's a shot. That's a 3. Loco San ties it up, 7-all.
That was crazy. Absolutely loco. And the word I was looking for was simulate. I kept thinking synthesize and syncopate and all of these other, but simulate. There's no way to simulate the pressure and the intensity of a VRML match. Even if you scrim a high-level team, it's just not quite the same feeling as when there's something on the line in a VRML match. So both of these teams working their way up. Lancelot going to make a pass into the right too. Beautiful pass, but look at that stack flying in. Loco San and Multi, but they do get the pass off, and wow, aggressive defense from Nameless. Their stack got there, but just barely missed it, and it bit them a little bit because they gave up the open 3, and Nuclear Waste is back up by 3.
Wow. What a play. That was amazing relay. Again, that's what we expect from these Diamond teams, but it's still a beauty and a pleasure to always see it, as that's going to be a quick reset, which is always really valuable, which we don't see a lot of these teams taking advantage of in lower divisions, but that's going to be consistent passing. That's also going to be a beautiful interception and turnover from Andy, but it's going to go right back where it came from. Low, bouncing into the hands of Loco San. Loco San going for the high anchor pass, but doesn't quite find its mark, as Lancelot's going to clear it out.
Doing some work. Trader on the floor is content to make a back pass. A little bit of a dangerous one. It's out of the hands. Lancelot will get it, but they don't control it right now. So it looks like, yes, Nameless, no. Nuclear Waste. So they're getting there, and there is an open goal right now. Andy Boy gonna take a shot.
Ooh.
Oh, just off the iron. Wow. Another chance? No. Another chance? No. Fourth chance, yes! Trader putting it in. 4th time's a charm.
Oh my goodness. You hate to see it. But what do I mean, Diamond players? Yeah, these players are in the Diamond division, which is the highest division. The lowest is Bronze, the next is Silver, the next is Gold, and finally is Diamond. And the top 4 Diamond teams are breaking into the Challenger Cup to break into that Master division, which is what VRML is named by, the VR Master League. and these teams are the highest people on the ladder. That's what we mean. But these teams are looking crispy as Goldfish is looking to send it the other way, and yet he will.
Crispy indeed. That had a chance there. Hex is doing some work. Andy Boy getting the stun out, though. Andy not under any pressure, so will haul in the disc and maybe look to pass immediately under pressure there. Atomic has the disc, going to go for that boop shot. It's got a chance. No, a little wide right.
Man, so close yet so far, but these teams are just doing that consistently. So close yet so far. It's really just who's going to capitalize more. It is going to get picked up and immediately stolen by Andy Boy, but they mutually stun each other. Mutually assured destruction, more like, as it is going to go all the way downfield. Dude, Loco San looking for the cut pass. It's going for the shot, but it's going to be Goldfish slamming it in. 12-9, Nuclear Waste.
Nice. They really needed that. They're back within 3, which is 1 goal. And with a minute and 20 seconds left after the clock winds down, they're definitely still in it. Are Nameless. They've definitely got to get a couple of stops here and get either a couple of 2s or 1-3 to tie this game.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to try to look to do exactly that, but that's not going to go the way they want. That's almost a bounce shot in, but instead it's just going to get picked up high by Atomic. Atomic going for the reset, but no one's there. Maybe a bit of miscommunication, and it will be the stack of blue putting it the other way, but no, gets turned over. That's a long 3, but no, Multi is there to say no and looks the other way.
Great cutback by Multi, really great. Looked like Blue, the Nameless team, was gonna clear it through, but Multi reacting back and getting that save. Lancelot doing the same thing. So both of these teams are moving so quickly. And Multi jumping the gun. Oh, but he gets stunned out there by Andy Boy.
Andy Boy, great work from him. Those stuns are so powerful in every division, but those stuns while passing are even more. Finding his man across the field, but now it is going to be Multi looking to do more work. He's going to go for the bounce shot, but the save, but the turnover, and the goal! Loco San finds the back of the net, bringing it to a 1-point game.
1-point game, but I think the time is going to expire. Yes, that is the end of the round. So they needed a 3 there, which is probably why that Anchor 3 was taken. So within 1 are Nameless, but taking round 1 are Nuclear Waste.
Wow. That is so fun to see and so great to see. And what you expect to see from these high-level teams, really fast back and forth, but more importantly, late in the season, we get to see the pleasure of watching these back and forth games so evenly matched after they have so many games under their belt together as a team. But man, what a pleasure to watch. I mean, I don't know what to say, Doc. What would you really say to these teams to, rather, I guess, to Nameless to try to pull out that round 2 victory?
They're doing really well. Their stacks are moving really quickly right now. Just some of their passes are missing a little bit. I mean, that happens. I mean, this game is very difficult to have 100% of your passing working. I would say, I honestly think both, it was 12-11. It was a nail biter all the way around. There were a couple of lead changes. There were a couple of ties. I think both of these teams are doing great. And I think it's really just about matching up a little bit and making sure that your offensive and defensive jousts are working as you expect. What are you seeing, Luke?
Man, I definitely don't disagree with that whatsoever, as we are going to have blue pause, so that's Nameless. So I think it might be a mental pause. They do have a player switch over and say, what's going on. I don't know what they're saying. I'm not listening. I can't listen. I'm just here watching alongside you guys, but I really want to see... So when you look at Nuclear Waste offending the bubble, you get to see... they're really clean passing. They're getting those communications off. Nameless are getting these nice, beautiful 3s, and that's really good to see. 3s win games, and they plant trees and all that nice stuff. But I want to see those midfield passes that much more as we have another pause. They're just like baiting us. Unpause, pause. But nevertheless, I really want to see that. I want to see more like midfield passes to get that downfield. There were some great relay plays, but they were all in the hands of Nuclear Waste. Nameless getting some good stuns, but not high value stuns. So I really want to help. I really want to see focus more on, kind of predicting where they're going to be next and finding that back of the net that much more. But who knows? Time will tell.
Yeah, and it looks like we do have a drop now from Nameless. So yeah, it looks like I mean these teams they'll sort it out. We'll be back to the match soon. But while we're waiting, great time to plug Challengers Cup and Finals. You guys, I know we're doing it a lot, but it's really huge. It's going to be the best Echo Arena play of Season 3, maybe of all time. Challengers Cup, May 8th, and Finals, May 15th, May 16th. We've got EU and NA regions, that's Europe and North America regions, have the Challengers Cup on May 8th. And then we've got EU, NA, and also OCE, that is the Oceania region, have finals on May 15th and May 16th. And it's going to be the best Echo Arena, I think, that we've ever seen. And it's huge for the community. It's huge for the growth of the sport. If you can bring people to watch those games, it will be huge for us in getting Twitch partnerships, in getting sponsors, in building prize pools, and just continuing to invest in the growth of Echo Arena. So tell everyone, be there, turn on multiple devices, get those eyeballs onto the screen, and you will not be disappointed. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It certainly will. Once again, I do have the standings up on screen. So for Europe, there is a potential race for Gyro if they win their game later today, potentially. But nevertheless, the top 3 teams in the Challenger Cup are in the Diamond Division, and that is Ronin's, Nantites Esport, and Ribbit. So make sure you tune in and watch that. Gyro might break into the 4th and steal Baked Potato's spot, but currently Baked Potato has it. And the 2 teams from the Master Division that are going to go into relegation are Everest and Smash Dash. Actually, there's going to be 5, actually. I think Smash Dash, I don't know what's going on. Someone told me earlier that it's going to be different, but I don't know. There's about only going to be 5 teams in the Challenger Cup for EU. I don't know. All that I know is it's going to be hype. It's going to be fast-paced. It's going to be even faster-paced than this with even less mistakes. Can you even imagine that? As both these teams are so good. NA, we're also having another pause. Cool. In NA, we have Hive Mind, High Voltage. But Wrath, Kraken, Velocity, Gen Z, and I think Bangarang. Maybe not Bangarang. Actually, no. Bangarang, Rush, and Paper. Is that right in saying that they're all rushing for those 2 spots based on how the next 2 games go? Is that correct?
I think it may be possible. I know the captain of Rush, Bartstar, and I think he views them as not having a chance right now, just based on remaining games and the fact that they just lost their last game. I think they just lost to Gen Z in a heartbreaker at the last second. So I'm not exactly sure. It's a little bit hard to tell. MMR and the way it's calculated is not fully public. But I think at least a couple of those teams, at least Velocity and Gen Z, are probably in the hunt. And we've got a lot of games. Kraken, Velocity are all playing later in today and also tomorrow and Sunday. So still a lot of excitement. And even if they can't make it into the Challengers Cup, and it's still fun games to watch, and it's still important for these teams to continue their momentum. Like I was saying before, when I couldn't catch my word, there's no way to simulate these high level plays, and so it's always an opportunity to practice and get better as a team. Even if you're out of the Challengers Cup, even if you're in your last games and there's nothing to gain in terms of jumping up to the next division or whatever your goal is, you can still advance forward as players and as a team, and that's really what the sport is all about.
It really is, and that's what I love about the community, is that it really is all about improvement, playing together, and having a good time. But man, this is going to be a game. What OCE team should I join? Well, if you're not in the OCE region, none of them. As I did see you play earlier in the EU division, so unless you're live in Asia, maybe then you can join then. But we are going to have a real unpause, I think, dare I say it, and we are going to walk into this round 2. Can Nuclear Waste take this game in 2? Is Nameless going to bring it to 3? Time will tell. Let's find out. Doc, take it away.
Super stoked. The teams are coming in 3 seconds before the gates open. The teams pop out, and here they come. Who's going to get their head on it first? It looks like it will be Nameless. I'm a Goldfish, popping it out. The backstack. Multi has the disc, going to pass it back to Goldfish. Goldfish is going to pass. No, down low. Loco-san, Hex cutting in. Oh, the pass just a little bit wide, but on the backside, dipping it back in is Hex. To I'm a Goldfish. Loco-san and Multi are hanging out, ready to cut to the backside. Oh, what a save! And it's still a tie game.
Wow, what amazing defense from these teams, especially Nuclear Waste early on in this round, definitely showing why they won the first round. But these stacks are coming through. Can they convert? It's an open net, but no, the defensive rotations are in. He's going to try to slam it. He's going to try to jam it, and it's not going to jam in because Goldfish is there to recover, and he's going to throw it right back the other way.
What a save, what a clear. The stacks are together. It looks like it's going to take some funky bounces off Geo as it is wont to do, and that pass can't quite connect. So it looks like Hex is going to, no, Multi rather, for Nameless is going to hit as a player does drop from Nuclear Waste. So there is a power play in effect right now, 3v4 or 4v3 rather on the side of Nameless, tapping it through. So Nuclear Waste is going to look to score, and so is Nameless.
Yeah, and Nameless with a huge power play, especially how evenly matched these teams are. But it's going to go quickly downfield. Do they hit those? No, they don't. I'm trying to go for the bounce shot, but just barely off. Just barely, though, as it's going to get cleared all the way back the other way. It seems the Nuclear Waste's play right now with the 3v4 is just dump and chase. And they are certainly doing a good job at that.
They're hoping that their player is going to get back while they waste time. Nameless hoping that they can take advantage of this opportunity because it is an opportunity indeed. The stacks are together, Loco-san and Hex, but they only get one pull. The disc does bounce off Geo, so it works out in their favor. Loco-san has the disc, and it looks like they're going to set up their offense for the first time. That bounce pass, it is good. Has an option on the left shoulder, yes. Is it going to make a pass? Yes. It's going to make a shot? Yes. Goldfish on the backside. Nameless leads by 2.
Wow, that was a beautiful play as the pause understandably does come out. I don't know what all these pods are. I'm not a mod. I'm just here to watch alongside you. But it certainly is unfortunate to always see when a player does disconnect. As we are going to see 2 points on the board. Nameless looking good so far in this second round. Getting that beautiful play. Even if it was 4v3, it still was a beautiful play. But man, what a game. I love to see these high-level matches. Just so quick, so beautiful. It's always a pleasure. But yeah. Nameless looking much sharper this game since A2. Yeah, I 100% agree. I 100% agree.
They're all looking sharp, and it looks like the fourth player for Nuclear Waste is coming back in. Normally don't see this level of dropouts in an EU game, and that's a good thing. But it looks like the teams are back in, and hopefully we can get back to 4v4. So yeah, VRML rules. If your player drops and the clock is and you're in the tubes, you can press pause and hold on for up to 5 minutes. But if the game is going, you must play. And so Nuclear Waste was down a player that whole time. Put up a good fight and definitely were able to nearly score and nearly get their player back in time, but in the end, Nameless was just too good with the 4v3 power advantage.
They certainly were. But we are going to get the unpause now, 4-on-4, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they're going to do. Nuclear Waste looking to respond in kind, as we do have the just advantage for them, and it is going to be Andy Boy picking up the disc, walking up field now. He has 2 options, 3 options, one behind him, looking for the regrab. That's a nifty play as Atomic picks it up. Looks, bounce around one, but no, gets immediately stunned, and it's going to go right back the other way. Nameless, long shot! What a shot! 43 meters! 5 points to 0.
Beautiful work by Hi, I'm a Goldfish. Great defensive stop with the stun, with the steal, and then pushing into the tube, the shot, and then immediately, not banking on the shot, making it, grabbed the teammate and was ready to regrab and get that rebound. Probably would have scored a 3 no matter what, but the 3 was good, and it was beautiful.
It certainly was beautiful. You expect to see those games, and there's another 3, but that's on the other team. Nuclear Waste saying, hey, we're here to party. It's a 2-point game.
Wow, and I think that shot off the wall, the side bounce shot, might have gone in, but always good to make certain, hauling it in, and it was still a 3. So just like that, Nuclear Waste on the board, Nameless on their joust advantage. It's in the hand of Multi. Multi going to pass to the left. It's Hex. Hex with the disc is going to have options left and right. Decides to dump it in to the top zone. So it looks like Hayama Goldfish will pick it up. It works out in their advantage. Goldfish backs it out. Hex on the backside is going to pass it over to the right. It's Multi on the floor. Multi has options but decides to back pass again. Loco-san with the disc passes up to Hex. Hex has an option on the side, but Trader getting the disc and clearing it through.
Cleared all the way through. These stacks are coming through, and it will get picked up by Hex, who's going to clear it all the way back down. Man, really back and forth game so far. You love to see these stack races. Certainly very exciting to watch. That's going to be another shot. Bit of a bounce shot, I think, but nevertheless not finding the back of the net.
Yeah, tough one. Maybe could have made the pass there, but elected for the shot. It looks like the players are back for Nameless, but getting there first is Andy Boy. Andy Boy with the reset. Beautiful passing. Beautiful jump by Goldfish, but right back in the hands of Lancelot. He passes over to the shoulder, cutting in. Multiple cutters. You can't stop that. Trader sending it in. It's a tie game.
We have a game on our hands, as it is 5-5 with half the game remaining. As far as I'm concerned, it's a new game. It's a pub. It's a second half, whatever you want to call it. Basically, exactly 5 minutes too. And it is going to be Multi picking the disc with the joust advantage, throwing to Loco-san. Loco-san not finding the mark he wanted, but slapping it back is Multi. But unfortunately, into the hands of Trader, who is going to look for his options and dump it into the blue half.
Disc is low. It's near the trench. There's 5 players going for the disc there. Disc is slapped out, so there'll be another scramble for it. Goldfish not able to use that geo to their advantage. Cutting in there is Atomic, but getting stunned out. And Goldfish taps it through. Let's see whose stack is together. Nameless is together first. Let's see if they can be there in time. That shot is good. It's a 3 from Hex. They're up by 3.
Nameless takes the lead once again for the second time in this game, not letting Nuclear Waste do anything with it. I do believe they were up 5 points, right? I'm not backwards, but nevertheless, Nameless extending their lead once again, as it is going to be Andy Boy looking to just pass it downfield, but elects to go for the dump instead, and is just going to turn right back where it came from.
Disc is low, takes a unfortunate bounce off Geo for Nameless. Loco-san does pick it up, though, has Hex on the shield, goes for the pass. Hex sends it in! So beautiful look, beautiful communication. Nice finish there by Hex. They're back up by 5.
Man, how do I get this game? Oculus Store, get a VR headset. We would love to have you, IoT and Wash, but this is a beautiful game between these two amazing teams, as it is going to be quickly back and forth. 5-point game now once again, but these teams have come back from it before, and they're going to do it again. Open 3, is that a look? Ooh, just slightly shy of the goal, but it is going to get recovered by Trader, who's looking to just bring it right back the other way.
Beautiful pass there, a little bit dangerous, but Atomic now has an open goal. Not quite sure if that was a shot or just a dump in clear, but it is back in the hands of Nameless, although right back in the hands of Atomic, although right back in the hands of Nameless. So a few different changes of hands here, and both of these teams are going to struggle to get the disc. Flying in, Goldfish off the backboard, taking advantage. They're up by 7.
Wow. Wow. Nameless turning off the heat. Nuclear Waste looking to reply. It's still only a 7-point game, with lots of time to do so, but they need to score soon. Get the momentum going, but they're just going to pass back and forth. They are getting pressured quite quickly. Are they going to be able to get it off? Yes, he will. Downfield, Lancelot to Trader. Trader has an option. Also has a stack coming at him. But he is going to get the pass off first. It's going to bounce high in the sky, but will eventually get picked up by Lancelot. Lancelot back. And what a play. Andy Boy says we can do that too, and slams it in. 5-point game.
And just like that, they are back in the game. Down 7 was a little bit steep of a hill to climb, but now down 5, that's only a 3 and a 2. And with a minute and 45 seconds left, that is plenty of time for a diamond tier team to come back and score. So Nameless has got to be careful. They need to control the disc. If they can get a score, it might seal the deal here. But even if they can just kill some time off the clock, it'll be to their significant advantage. The disc is back in the hands now of Nuclear Waste, though. So definitely now is their opportunity. Their stack is together. Let's see what they elect to do. They're holding onto the disc. They do pass up. Lancelot with the disc. Cutting in is Atomic on the floor. Atomic going to bounce up. Atomic going to send it in. Trader with the slap. They're within 3 with a minute left.
Man, what a great team play. It's a 3-point game. That is really important, though, to note, which a 2, obviously, will not suffice. So Nuclear Waste needs to get that 3 or 2 goals, but they have a minute to do so. Not a lot of time, but they're going to try to do their best, as Multi does pick up the disc. Happy to waste all the time in the world, so he's just going to sit there. But the stack will pressure him, and he gets stunned for his efforts. But the pass is going through and downfield to Loco San, who is once again going to go just for the reset. That's almost a self goal. But it's going to go back and into the hands of Goldfish. Goldfish gets stunned immediately. It's back and forth, though. They're there first. They're going for the pass. But no, defense is there. The defense to pressure, at least. But Atomic passing it low. Intercepted by Goldfish, and he's going to throw it the other way.
Wow, very dangerous there from Nameless, although they are back in on their offensive. That shot a little bit low and left. So with 11 seconds left, unless there's a quick 3, oh, sealing the deal is Hex. So 14-9, Nameless comes back in round 2, and we're going to have a round 3.
Man, you love to see that. That's what I want to see, at least. 14-9, second round. First round, 12-11. Man, these games are back and forth, and these games are exciting. 3 rounds or OT is what I always ask for. And I really do hope to see lots of round 3s and OTs here in the Challenger Cup next weekend, May 8th. So make sure you guys put that in your calendars. These teams won't be there, but teams just a little bit higher up in the ladder will. And it's going to be a banger of a weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to take this time to connect with the fans here and talk about Challengers Cup and finals. I know we get excited, we get pumped up, we get hyped, but I just wanted to talk to you on a little bit lower of a level. Connect with a deeper part of your brainstem and just tell you, finals May 15th, May 16th, Challengers Cup May 8th. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fantastic. You're going to wake up on May 8th. And you're going to only think of one thing, Challengers Cup. You're going to wake up on May 15th, and you're going to only think of one thing, finals. Finals. May 15th, May 16th. Put it on your calendars. Invite everyone. Make a Google invite. Make some guacamole. Whatever your snack is, whatever your jam is, put it on the big screen. Join us. It's going to be awesome.
It certainly will. Nuclear Waste looking to come back and take the game, but this round is for all the marbles, all the crackers, the whole shebang, all the fruitcake, whatever analogy you want to use. It is going to be Lancelot with the disc, passing it upfield to Andy Boy. Andy Boy, long 3, almost intentionally bouncing off shield in, but no, just out, as it is going to bounce right back out of the bubble.
Big opportunity missed there. Trader with the disc passes it to the floor. Cutter. Oh my God. Atomic. The cut thing, and the cut passes from Nuclear Waste are absolutely on fire.
They certainly are. However, now it will be Nameless with the Joust advantage for the first time in this round 3. They maybe panicked a little bit before Silent, but that is to be expected. This game is important for both these teams, more so Nameless as the higher seeded team. But they're going to happily take all the time in the world as they have time on their side. That is Nuclear Waste. Oh my goodness, they're going to get the turnover. They're going to get the 3. You hate to see that. One hand grabs the disc, and they together get 5-point lead. Nuclear Waste only a minute in this game.
Yeah, Multi doing the classic. You know, it's a good idea to hold on to the last second to force that defender to bite before you make the pass. But if you wait past the last second, then you can give up what just happened there. And that was not to the advantage of Nameless. They're now down by 5 early in this match. Goldfish cruising in and getting the steal. Does make a beautiful pass to Loco-san. Loco-san going to take a shot off the ceiling. Does bounce off the curved part of that trench right into the hands of Lancelot, but just right there. Oh! Off the ding ring, and just to the right side, Loco-san is going to get it, but Andy Boy clears it through, and there's going to be a bit of a scramble. Lancelot clears it, and the stack is together, but stunned out by Hayama Goldfish. What a defensive stop.
What a defensive stop. That's another long three, but not finding the back of the net. Doing a little bit low, but now it will be Andy Boy finishing the job. And 7-0, Nuclear Waste on fire early in round 3.
Yeah. A2 saying objects in Echo closer than they appear. Can confirm. Can confirm. As on their offensive joust are Nameless. They're down by 7 early. The only good thing about being down big early is that you still have a lot of time to come back. So plenty of time for Nameless if they can get their offense going. Hayama Goldfish elects for the back pass. It is in the hands of Multi. Multi going to switch over to the right side with Loco-san. Loco-san trying to make the pass, but in the bubble and sending it through is Nuclear Waste, and their stacks are together. They're going to take a shot. It's just wide.
It's just wide, but it's not out of the bubble yet. Now it is. Hex there to recover. Doesn't want any more points on his board, but if they want none of that, it's going to be a pass up to Atomic. Atomic bounce high, but not quite able to find it. It's going to bounce low and all the way low to Loco-san. Loco-san immediately gets stunned. Trader shot, but maybe the cut, maybe the shot. Not quite sure. Either way, it's not going to work out. Eventually, we'll get picked up by Atomic, who's going to go for the reset, but bounce off the Geo, unfortunately. And now it's going to get slapped right back into the hands of Atomic, who is looking to do it right over again. And that he is. Trader, 2, back, and it's good! What a play! 9-0, Nuclear Waste.
The passing for Nuclear Waste right now is absolutely top tier. Yeah, they are just looking really well connected. Nameless looking a bit disconnected to start this round. And, you know, down 9, there's still plenty of time left, but that last pass in the bubble that led to that 2 points from Nuclear Waste definitely was not to the advantage of Nameless. And just like that, again, the passes are just a little bit bold, and maybe could have elected for a back pass there, as that stack is together. Both stacks are together. Wow, flying in.
Ooh.
Oh, the angle a little too tight.
Yeah, really, really close. But man, there's still half this game remaining, over half this game remaining. That's lots of time. Although this isn't going to help. Another cut pass and another 2 points. Atomic extending their lead to 11. Nameless. Ghost Egg on the board. Goose Egg.
Goose Egg ghosting the scoring system, and it looks like they are on their offensive joust right now, though. If any team can come back from it, it's Nameless. They are an absolute top-tier team. They have been in the Challengers Cup before, and they're passing it over to the left side. Hex with the disc. Hex has options left and right. Does elect to pass to the left. I'm a Goldfish. Gonna pass on the floor. Loco-san gonna take a shot. Holy cow! Wow. That was a little bold, but in the bottom pocket there, really nice work, and they're within 9, so this game definitely not over.
Wow, especially with looks like that. They're showing signs of life. 9-point game. That's 3 threes or 5 twos to take the lead, but nevertheless, they are capable of it. Nameless getting the drive-by, but not getting the stun yet. Instead, it's going to go a beautiful pass just shy of the Geo. All the way downfield, crossover to Trader. Trader's looking to put 2 more in. Cut pass, doesn't find its mark though. Maybe a bit of a self pass. No, it's going to get picked up by Loco-san, who is going to clear it past the backline defender. Can these stacks get there? These stacks certainly can, but everyone's overshooting it. Eventually, we'll get picked up by Loco-san, who is looking to set up this offense.
Sensing it out, and thanks XXX respect to however you say your name. I really appreciate the hydrate. I just hydrated while I was on mute. Don't want to bother you with the gurgling sounds, but really appreciate the hydrate as that bounces off the shield, and misreading it a little bit was Loco-san, so they will have to do a little bit of work. And on the floor is Multi. They're going to go 2-on-2 right now, but their defenders are coming back in. They've got to take advantage if they want to go. Hex setting it into the top pocket. They're back within 7.
Man, what a shot. Hex doing some work, making it a 7-point game. Lots of time remaining, and Nameless is willing to take all of it. I also did drink some water, by the way. Respect, however you say your name. But man, this is a great game we have on our hands. Round 3, it's close, it's back and forth, but Atomic doesn't care about any of that. They just want to take it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and it is going to be a cut. It's going to be a shot, but Multi is there to catch it, and it's going to go all the way back down the other way.
The stacks are together. Oh, but again, just overshooting it are Nameless. So, getting your stack together quickly and getting it moving fast is a really a big part of it. But then having that accuracy to hit the disc, it is so hard to judge the bounces, the different speeds of the disc, and the speeds of your regrabbing as you're accelerating. It's definitely a skill that takes a long time to master, and even the best teams, they still work on it day by day. So Nameless with the disc now, 7 points down, not out of it with 2.5 minutes left, but they need to score. Multi making a pass. Goldfish has an option cutting, and right there, Hex with the cut. They're within 5.
Man, Hex looking good like a young whippersnapper, absolutely crushing it so far in this round 3. Trying to get more points. 5 points now. Andy Boy has, 3 unanswered goals on the side of Nuclear Waste, but they want to change that as they are right now, but no, they hit the post! That's bouncing back out of the bubble, though, and it's going to get stolen out of his hands and slapped downfield. But Lancelot is there to pick it up. Lancelot walking in. Lancelot shooting. But it is going to go right back. Hex can work both ends of the field. That's a long clear. Not going to bounce? No. Close. But the stacks just barely overshoot it once again.
Overshooting it, but Loco-san has the disc. The goal is open. Oh, just misses it on the floor. Multi has it. Gonna make a pass to Loco-san. Loco-san sending it up top. It's bouncing around. It's gonna be back in the hands of Multi, I think. He's gonna get it, and he's gonna have an option. Loco-san left, does make that pass. Loco-san gonna have to do a little bit of work. Stunned out, though, and it's gonna be, bouncing off Geo. Back in the hands of, who's gonna get it? No one just yet. The disc is still gray. It's bouncing into the blue zone, and there's a big race. If there's a score here, no. Goldfish keeping the team in the game. Nameless are still in this match, but it's going to be a tough one. They have to get the disc quickly.
Have to get quickly, but it's stolen. Multi 50 seconds on the board. 5-point game. They need a 3. They need a 3 now, but Lancelot wants none of that. He's going to go all the way back the other way past, but it hits the Geo once again, bouncing high. Lancelot, once again, willing to waste all the time in the world. Lots of stuns coming through. Great job wasting time, burning time. 40 seconds now. They need to score a goal in 2 seconds. Can they do it? Nah, it doesn't look like it's going to be passed across. And Andy Boy's just going to wait and burn all the time in the world. The valuable time from Nameless looking to take this game. But Atomic, Trader, Nuclear Waste, just passing, just burning, and just winning as Nuclear Waste is going to take this game in 3 games, 11-6, unless they dipsy doodle. No, 11-6. What a game.
What a game indeed. If you liked this game, this is definitely a little taste of what you might see in the Challengers Cup in the EU region, and of course the NA region as well. May 8th we have the Challengers Cup, and May 15th, May 16th we have the finals for EU, NA, and OCE. We hope to see you all there. It's going to be a blast, and I'm going to be there whether I'm casting or just curled up in a chair watching it. Bring all your friends, turn on all the devices, get those eyeballs on. It's going to be awesome.
It certainly will be awesome. 4.1k go to respect. Well, he did your strategy that you were talking about before, Doc. Just put a little bit of points and get a high return. As it was only a 74 to 26% vote. So putting in the work. But man, what a game. Let's go, says Twitch there. As Nuclear Waste did take it in 3. But what a game it was. Don't go too far away, though. We do have one more match here, and it's going to be that much more hype. Because we have Kronos against the Fireballs. And if we look at standings here real quick, for EU, you can see that Kronos is 16th. They have not a lot of chance, but they have like a tiny little weeny chance to do it. I think mathematically, Baked Potato has to lose their last game as well as Gyro, and Kronos has to like 20-0 both rounds. But it's possible, okay? It's possible. And that's another taste of the Challenger Cup. So make sure you're there, Kronos, Fireballs. We're excited to be there. We will see you in 10 minutes.
Good afternoon, Jacks and Jills. I am Monsieur Demouy, and this is 3 Minute Meta. In this third installment, we are going to cover defensive joust schemes. So I'm going to throw a whole bunch of numbers at you, and then we're going to break them down. 2-1-1, 1-2-1, 1-1-2, 2-2, and 1-1-1-1, though we're just going to call this man from here on. These are your basic defensive joust schemes. With the exception of man coverage, the 3 numbers correspond to 3 assignments in the following order: forecheck, midfield, and backfield. The numbers represent how many players you're committing to each of these assignments, and pairs typically represent chain pairs. So we'll start with the most common, and so likely the one most familiar to you, the 2-1-1. This scheme is typically run by sending a chain in the direction of the opposing team's quarterback, sending one player up to mid, typically to cover a pass option, and leaving a player back to guard against long shots, deep passes, and clears. It's the most common style of defensive coverage because it also tends to be the safest to run. Any players you send deep are in a pair and so can boost back on defense. There's a goalie protecting the bubble and goal, and the midfield player is not too far out to generally get caught behind the play if the offense progresses through mid. Conversely, a 1-2-1 scheme, while used a fair bit at the competitive level, is also a generally vulnerable scheme. This scheme sends a single player in the direction of the quarterback while setting a chain up to attack the first or second pass. The aggressive nature of the play does lead to some moderate success in forcing a quick turnover, but if the play does not succeed, there's a fair chance that the forechecking player will be caught well behind the play, and thus the offense may be able to push a 4v3 all the way to the goal. This is not to say that the 1-2-1 should not be used, only that you should be aware of the dangers when deploying this scheme. The 2-2 scheme is one that utilizes 2 defensive chains, generally one to attack the quarterback and one to attack the first pass, or some other combination of similar assignments. It's an incredibly flexible strategy given the mobility of having all players on the field in boosting pairs, but it can also be vulnerable to tube shots and long bounce shots if the chains are not quick enough to track down those shots. The 1-1-2 scheme you might consider as more of an alternative to the 2-2 scheme, where instead of sending a pair at the QB, that pair splits with one going to QB and one covering a pass option. This makes the first pass more predictable for the back chain, and so they can set up in a more favorable position to attack. And finally, man coverage is probably one of the most aggressive formations a defense can utilize. This scheme sends each player to cover each of the opposing team's players one-on-one. The idea is to take out all available options while also applying a pressure to the quarterback in order to force a bad pass or otherwise any manner of turnover. So long as you're aware of the position of your teammates and can quickly get back together to change your bubble in the event that the coverage breaks down, man coverage should only be moderately more vulnerable than a 2-2 or 1-1-2. So now I'm curious, what sorts of defensive schemes have you seen deployed? Which ones do you consider the most effective? Do you think I missed something or got something wrong? Or do you have any ideas for other 3-minute metas? Please leave them all in the comments below this video. I will be reading through all of them, so feedback is greatly appreciated. But that's it for this installment of 3-minute meta. In the next, we are going to cover initial attack vectors. I've been Monsieur Demouy. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Good afternoon, Jacks and Jills. I'm Monsieur Demouy, and this is 3 Minute Meta. Let's talk about bubble offense. So you just got your team through mid, and you're now set to attack the bubble. There are two primary formations when attacking the bubble, deep and shallow. In a deep formation, you will typically have your backliner around double diamond or otherwise in the backfield. Two of your forwards will generally be split on either side of the trench, and you'll tend to have a striker somewhere in the bubble putting threat on the goal. The shallow formation is basically just a compressed version of the deep formation, putting the backline on or around bow tie, and with all three forwards either pressing the bubble or putting threat on the goal. The primary purpose of both formations is for the backliner to first draw out a defender, and for your team to press a numbers advantage. The ideal situation would see the backliner disabling this defender and rejoining the play. But even if the backliner gets tangled up, the numbers situation is still better for the offense. When considering the numbers when attacking the bubble, it is fair to consider the goalie as half a body. So even in what otherwise appears to be a 3v3 situation, it is functionally more like a 3v2.5 due to the fact that the goalie is committed to staying in goal but can still dive after cross passes and for 1v1s. So when we're talking about pressing this numbers advantage, it doesn't necessarily mean that the backliner is rejoining the play. So long as the backliner pulls that defender out, the three forwards can press a numbers advantage. Following this logic, however, means that going in 4v4 also presents a numbers advantage, but with so many bodies in the bubble, the spatial advantage will generally go to the defense. With too many bodies in such a small area, too many lanes are intersecting, and multiple lanes can be more easily covered by a single person. So pulling that defender out is typically the most efficient way to attack the bubble, for even if your backliner fails at getting back into the play, you are still in a more ideal situation. By attacking with a numbers advantage, you ensure that at least one of your players is mostly free of defensive coverage for the duration of the attack. This means that there's always an open lane to be exploited, and it's just a matter of executing on these open lanes until a viable shot lane or cut option presents itself. If for some reason you're unable to find that lane, consider a reset, as that fourth defender at that point is likely rejoining the play, and the more you try to force it forward, the more likely you are to make a mistake. It is also important to note my heavy use of words like tend to and typically in regards to these formations. The only real guidelines I would offer as far as your exact positioning is to stay spread out, always have threat on the goal, and be mindful of your backline. If at any point in time, from when you gain possession of the disc to when you are attacking the bubble, if you manage to get a defender stuck behind your backline, you have the advantage, and you should press and maintain this advantage all the way to the goal, every single time. So next week we are going to cover bubble defense. I know some of you have been patiently waiting for that one, and I love you for it. I can't wait to get it out to you. I also encourage anyone who has questions or comments to leave them below. I respond frequently and will sometimes pin contributions or rebuttals to the topics I cover. So really, let me know what you think. But I have been Monsieur Demouy. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Good afternoon, Jacks and Jills. I'm Monsieur Demouy, and this is 3 Minute Meta. In this installment, we are going to cover resets. In the next couple videos, we will be going over neutral zone offense, but before we can do that, we need to touch on resets. A common synonym for reset is a back pass, but these are in fact two distinct things. A back pass is nothing more than the act of sending a pass to a teammate in the direction of your own goal. A reset, on the other hand, is a specific type of back pass with a specific purpose. When you send a reset to your backliner, you are in effect resetting the play. You are restarting your attack effort. When we talked about zones, we also talked about the two stages of attack in Echo Arena, and that these two stages are at mid and bubble. So when you are resetting the play, you are allowing your team to properly set up for an attack on either the mid or the bubble. In either situation, this setup is taking place in a neutral zone, and that back pass, that reset, is being sent to a player in the backfield of that given neutral zone. So when is it appropriate to reset the play? This is actually fairly simple to define. A reset will generally only occur in the following situations. 1. You've just broken through mid and are intending to set up to attack the bubble. 2. You just forced a turnover in your own zone. Or 3. Your first attempt to attack a zone failed and you have maintained or regained possession of the disc. This isn't to say that you should always reset in these situations. Rather, there just really aren't any other situations that will call for a reset. It's an obvious point to be sure, but only because in making it we ignore the nuance of exactly when a reset is most appropriate. Another important factor to consider when calling for a reset is your numbers situation. How many players do they have between the disc and the attack zone, and how many players do you have for a coordinated attack? If your number is smaller, you likely want to reset the play in order to obtain a better number situation. One of the most difficult bad habits to break in Echo Arena is the inclination to always be moving forward, which also makes resets one of the most difficult good habits for a team to develop. The core of the breakdown lies in a lack of strategic consideration. If you're in a situation that would otherwise call for a reset, you are likely in a situation where the defense has an advantage. If you continue to drive forward despite being at a disadvantage, you increase the chances that the defense will stop the drive and force a turnover. This is a poor strategic decision.
Welcome back to VRML Channel 1. Thanks for hanging out with us, y'all. We got another great matchup for you right now, and it is in the EU region. There's potential that if Kronos wins this match and a couple of other things happen, that Kronos could push into the Challengers Cup. I am DocEducation. With me on cams and in the casting booth doing double duty is my man Luke. Luke, how you doing?
Oh man, I'm so excited. We've had such great games coming off the last one as well together. But this one's looking to be that much better. It's a little bit more skill and with that much higher stakes. I actually had an opportunity to talk to both these teams, and they crafted some beautiful quotes for me as a team, so much love to both these teams. But Nelson on the side of Kronos said, they are super determined. They've been training hard ever since we formed as a team, playing scrims nearly every day. So we feel pretty confident coming into this match. Fireballs on the flip side, so they feel like as they're the outsider, but they still want to win it. They have even more offensive squad than yesterday with Pyro, who always got those one lucky 70 meters per match. I don't know how he can take that, but he's doing it. So either way, a big loss or big win, maybe even match 2, everything can happen, and he is happy. But the one thing that I think I would love to share about the team of Fireballs, and he brought this up as well, is Cycle 1, they were silver. Cycle 2, they were gold. Cycle 3, not there now, not diamond, but high diamond. So what a journey this season they have had, and I'm super excited to see what this match will lend to us.
It's awesome to see teams climbing the ladder and just continuing to get better day after day, week after week, season after season. This sport is still very new, and especially the level of competition and the level of the amount of players that we have in the arena right now just getting better, and the amount of new players we have, especially with the release of the Quest 2. It is awesome to see. It is pushing everyone to get better. Anyone who thinks that, they've reached a certain point and they can just hang out there, they are so wrong, because there are teams coming for them.
There certainly is. And this team, Kronos, is coming for the Challenger Cup spot, which is on May 8th. Make sure you put in your calendar. We're casting every single Challenger Cup match. 4 teams from the top teams of Diamond, 2 teams from the bottom of Master Division to try to get those 2 spots in that ever elusive Master Division. It's going to be hype. It's going to be even more hype than this game. So make sure you are there in the following weekend, May 15th and 16th. We are having the finals, and there's big implications. Who can win? Can someone defeat Joker? Can someone defeat Gravity? We're going to find out. I certainly think it's possible. There on the weekend, May 15th, 16th finals, May 8th, Challenger Cup.
It's very possible. I follow the EU region more, and Joker just got pushed to the absolute brink against Ethereal in overtime in round 3, and there were a couple of missed shots by Ethereal late that could have gave Joker their first loss of the season. And again, while one loss in the season is not a big deal, when it comes to finals, that one loss could be the difference between being crowned champion and not. So Ethereal definitely putting a show, and there are a few other NA Master Tier teams that want that revenge against Joker. Of course, Kang always in the mix and always good, and 4 Kings, not Nameless, of course, Diamond team that we just casted in the EU region, but lots of other teams in the Anomaly, 7, lots of great teams in the region, and of course in EU as well. So It's going to be amazing. May 15th, May 16th. We can't say it enough. Get everyone in because it is going to be exciting. And this game is going to be exciting. These teams have readied up. We got 3 seconds until the gates open up, Luke.
Here we go for the big cheese. It's going to be in the hands of Nelson on Kronos. Getting that disc first. Quick pass to Dan. Dan immediately gets stolen though from Pyro. Pyro all the way back upfield. It's going to bounce high into the sky and into the hands of Dan and Nelson. That stack is looking good, as we expect to see from these high diamond teams trying to break in the Master Division, but it's going low into the other half of the Fireballs. Fireballs long 3, but no, Kronos can't find the back of the net just yet.
Can't find it, but they get the disc back in hand. It's Sosig, and he does some styling off the post, off the backboard, sends it in. Kronos up by 2.
Man, what a game. I do believe it is Sausage is the idea, which is what I've been told, but I could be wrong. Someone tell me if I am. But that's what I've been saying at least for the past few weeks now. So hopefully I haven't been messing up his name. But it is going to get picked up by Tomik. Tomik over, but a little bit low. Eventually will get picked up by Zaida. That's how you say that one too. As it is going to go over to Pyro. Pyro waiting for it. Taking the time. Going low, but no, not the pass he was looking for. It's going to get picked up by Kronos.
Picked up by Kronos. Oh, what a stun out. The stack was together for Kronos, but they got stunned out in the backfield. Getting stunned out again on the front side. And picking it up is the man Sausage with the assist by It's Me, Ollie, a caster friend of ours. And Kronos is now up by 4.
Man, what a game. Shout out to Retip in the chat as well. Another VRML production team member. Fireballs and Diamond, we love to see it. We certainly do. What a journey they have had. And let's see if they can finish it off with a win. I believe this is the last game of the season, but it is going to go right back the other way. That's not what you want to see. Kronos, are they going to put it away? Yes, they will. 3 more points on the board. 7-0, 2 minutes in.
Wow. Clip that one, ship it, study it. Look at the stack pressure from Kronos on that. The way that they got to the first pass, stunned them out, got the disc tapped back into the bubble, got back together into their stack, re-grabbed to the disc, and got an open 3. That is absolutely beautiful play.
It really is. Some picture-perfect plays here and in the Challenger Cup next week. Since make sure you're there May 8th, but it is going to go low to Grak. Grak looking to take it back over to Pyro. Pyro, maybe a back pass? No, cut pass. Can they find it? What a save by Ollie, pressuring the defender, as it is going to be the stacks coming through. The stacks of Kronos are fast, but they overshoot. Now it's a pass up, but it's not through. Instead, it's Pyro picking up and putting it back the other way.
Yeah, great work from both of these teams. Both of these teams looking really strong right there. Oh, that had a chance. Picking it up and putting it in is Pyro. He's on fire.
He is on fire. Fireballs put 2 on the board. Still lots of time remaining. Kronos coming out strong, but Fireballs are just warming up, as we do have a 5-minute game. 5-point difference with 7 minutes left on the clock.
Back in the hands of Kronos on their offensive joust. The disc is tapped through and almost hauling it in and sending it back. But Sausage rather sends it down to the floor. Can't be handled, and the disc pounces to the top, and it's going to be cleared back, and it's going to be around the mid area and trap. Let's see who can get it. They do clear it through. Pyro is in the area first. He's going to have a mail slot. He sends it in. So just like that, 5 quick points for Fireballs.
Man, that is the game we were expecting to see. 2 teams with some amazing journeys how they got here. But Kronos do need to get some more responses. 2 unanswered goals now. But Fireballs is happy to get 3 unanswered for them. But that pass is good. What a beauty. Nelson to Dan. Dan low, but not finding its mark. It will eventually get picked up by Sausage. Sausage low, again, not finding its mark. Post, no, again, not finding its mark. They need more postage stamps on their letter, as it is going to bounce high and out. Pyro gets it out. Pyro gets it away.
It's back in the hands of Kronos. Nelson on the backside has a Sausage on the nest. Elects to pass left to Ollie. Ollie to Sausage on the nest, but can't quite handle it. So Gracchus will clear it through. Let's see who stack can get together first. There are 4 players. There are multiple stacks coming in, and it will be picked up by Zaida. Oh, but off the post. Wow, these teams are moving really fast, Luke.
They really are. And this gameplay is so back and forth. Kronos had an early good look, but there's another three. No, it's not going to be denied by the shield. There is a goalie in net, but that's a cross pass. Dan up, but too far up. Eventually will get picked up by Sausage. Back pass, and just going for the reset. Trying to buy some space and reset the play. Great smart play from these Diamond teams, but it's going low, it's going out, it's going in. No, saved by Grak, as it's going to go all the way back and into the hands of Kronos, looking to keep up this offense.
Sausage sending it in on the left side. The disc is bouncing into the bubble, so Sausage will pick it up. Elects to make the pass on the backside. Oh, can't quite get it. So a couple of opportunities missed for Kronos here.
Yeah, it's certainly a couple dings as well from both these teams now. But Ollie looking to stop that and find the back of the net over to Nelson. Nelson back to Ollie. Ollie does get done. Scores 2 more. 4-point game. Kronos in the lead.
I mean, when you give a team like Kronos that many opportunities and that many passes in the bubble, it's just a matter of time before they seal the deal. And that they did. Up by 4 now with a 2-goal advantage. That's feels a lot better than a 1-goal advantage, that's for sure. There's still a lot of time left with 4 minutes, though, and Fireballs is looking to press their advantage. Beautiful pass, although that stack from Kronos coming in like a hammer.
It certainly is, but it is going to be Zaida. They're on the back line going low. Crossed over to Grak. Grak trying to find his options. He finds one. Pyro's open. Pyro walking upfield now, or I guess floating. As it is going to be over, but intercepted by Ollie, slapped out. That's going to be another stack race, but stuns are coming through. It is going to be Kronos in blue. Can they get it? Ollie, no, they leave it. What a clear. 60 meters, 3. 7-point game.
Wow, both of those players from Kronos just kind of hanging out, watching, was it going to bounce in? Was it not going to bounce in? And in the end, made the right call to let it bounce in at a smooth 4 meters a second after bouncing off about 4 different times. But, worked out for them. And they're, up by 7. Nelson and Dan with the steal. But Pyro going to take a shot. Oh, wow. What a defensive move and a shot by Pyro. They're back within 4.
Man, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Fireballs are looking spicy as they do score another 3. What a beauty from Pyro, but they're still 4 behind. They need 2 2s or at least a 3 to really get back in this game. They need another one at that, just like they did last time, but Kronos is going to do everything in their power to keep that away, but they do get the turnover up now to Zaida. Zaida dipping low. It's a 2-on-1. Gets the shot, and it's...
And 2 with 2 minutes left. This game is absolutely on.
It really is, as it is going to go back the other way low. Amazing audio. Yeah, if I yell too loud, my microphone cycles. Anyway, it's going to go low, and Ollie is going to go up to Dan, and Dan not finding the back of the net. Instead, Tomic is there, and he's going to clear it right back out.
Cleared it through. Fireballs flying in. They get to the disc, but a little bit of a bumble. They're going to have to fight now. Oh, what a pass from Pyro. What a finish by Gracchus. Tie game.
Wow, what a tied game. No, I did not unplug my mic. If I yell too loud, my mic just cycles to protect itself. And I yelled too loud because wow, it was a hype goal. And now this game is tied 12-12, 1:30 on the clock. Well, 1:20 really. And it's just going to get picked up by Ollie, who's looking to score some points for Kronos.
But right back in the hands of Gracchus. Oh, no. What a steal. Tries to make a pass, but it's a little bit wide. Dan recovers, and he gets stunned out there. So great defense from Fireball. That was a dangerous one.
It certainly was. But the heat is heating up as Nelson goes high to Sausage. 50 seconds on the clock now as it is going to go low, but Zaida is there to clear it out. It's another stack race. Do they find their partners? Kronos is there. Zaida is there. But the disc is there and it's out. But the backline player of Zaida is looking to pass it. Pass it. He will. And it's a shot. It's a post. Oh my gosh, 30 seconds now. It's bouncing low. It's bouncing die. And it's going to be Zaida once again trying to get this done. 30 seconds, lots of time. Don't rush it too much. But they're going for the back pass. They're going for the cross pass. And they're going to the back of the net. Fireballs take
Wow.
the lead for the first time with 20 seconds left.
The first time and maybe the last time. There's only going to be about 5 seconds once the tubes open up, so it's going to be very difficult. Might have to be a headbutt strategy for Kronos. They're going to have to move the disc up quickly, and let's see what they do. They do elect for the headbutt, but it's no good. They can't clear it through, and that will be the end of this round. So Kronos, after leading the vast majority of the match, barely slipped through their fingers, and Fireball sends it in and takes round 1.
Man, oh man. What a play, what a comeback from Fireballs. They certainly warmed up in the second half of that first round as the pause is going to come through. But we still have lots of time remaining. We have a full game on our hands and much more after that, as we are just waiting now. But man, what an amazing first round. Back and forth. Kronos looking good. They were consistent, but Fireballs just consistently adapted and consistently found the back of the net that much more.
That they did. And, while we're taking this time out, always a good chance to hype the Challengers Cup and Finals. If you're sick of hearing it from me, I don't know what to say except I hope to see you there, because it's going to be some of the best Echo Arena that we have ever seen. Absolutely. The Challengers Cup will be an amazing warm-up. It'll be so chaotic. There'll be games on channel 1, 2, and 3 all day on Saturday, May 8th. European region to start, and then North American region in the afternoon and evening on the West Coast, and late evening on the East Coast. And those are going to be some amazing games. Every team fighting, because the winner of the Challengers Cup will be in the finals and will get that coveted Season 3 finalist tag and the chance to fight to be the champion. And on May 15th and May 16th, the very next weekend, we will have finals from all 3 regions: Europe, North America, and Oceania. It is going to be absolutely wild. I think we will see some of the best Echo Arena play that has ever been played ever.
I think so too. And this is just a tiny little taste of it. Just as we do get all 4 players back in. But we are we getting a swap? Are we getting a swap? Nope. Everyone's still in the server. Just maybe a headset reset, maybe a Wi-Fi reset, maybe both. But these are the highlights of the last 2 games, because we did not stop the stream. A16, so they're both of the previous game, which was also a high diamond matchup, and this one. So that's why it's there. But man, what a back and forth game. Kronos looking good. Fireball's looking crispy, as Grak has 4 points, but Pyro has 8. A couple threes from him that were critical in getting that comeback. But round 2, Kronos is looking to take it away and get that reverse sweep, but Fireball is looking to end it and end Kronos' hopes and dreams of the Challenger Cup. But man, what a game. This is what I expect to see, especially at this high level. As we are waiting, talking about the standings, here is the standings for EU. If they do pop up, maybe they're not going to pop up. Come on, pop up. Maybe? Hold on. Some technical issues. Let's see if it works. There we go. So that's NA. So NA, that's the Challenger Cup. So that's the top 4 of the Challenger ladder are going to be in the Challenger Cup, and we're racing. We have some hype games tonight between Wrath, Crack, and Velocity Gen Z, trying to get into that top 2 spots. And for the EU division, it is fairly locked, as we are looking at Ronin's, Nantites, Ribbit, and Baked Potato. Potentially Gyro breaking in, potentially Kronos breaking in, but they would have to be extremely lucky. But luck is not involved in this game. This is all skill, and these teams are full of it, as we are going to walk into this second round.
Yeah, interesting first round. I thought Kronos handled the disc well and controlled the disc more, but it was and they did get more attempts. But Fireballs were able to fly in and get some quick scores, some clear and boost style scores. They also had some nice bubble passing as well. But I think I saw a little more of it from Kronos, and just a few dings off the ring for Kronos. So we'll definitely expect Kronos to put up a fight, and I think they might have an advantage. I I mean, the clear and boost is a great strategy, but when you can get set up in the bubble offense, that is just a very predictable form of scoring. So this is going to be a very exciting round 2.
This certainly will, as it's going to start right now. Also, thank you, Tom Wellings, for the prime. We appreciate it, but it is going to be hype. Fireballs losing the joust. Chronos picking it up, as it is going to go all the way downfield, but quickly hitting the Geo. Unfortunate, as it instead, Grak is going to pick it up and send it right back down into Chronos' half.
Disc is flying in. All the teams are flying in and almost getting the clear out, but in the popcorn area. So it looks like Chronos, their stacks are so fast. Ollie with the bounce off the top. Flying in are a couple of players. Picking it up is Sausage. Sausage serving it up hot.
He's taking the heat from the Fireballs and slamming it in 4-2, putting his points up first. And it's always really important to note, whoever scores first really does have a huge advantage that shouldn't be understated, because it means that the other team is always consistently trying to score back. They need to score at least a 3, which is hard, especially at this level, or they need to score 2 unanswered 2s in order to take the lead. So that first goal is key and critical, as Chronos does take the early advantage. But now only 1 minute in this game, Fireballs is looking to turn that around, but the reset pass is no good, and there's Chronos going to be there. It's going to be Ollie long 3. Does he hit those? No, he hits the shield instead, as it is going to bounce into the hands of his teammates, who are just going to recover.
They're going to recover back in the hands of Ollie. Ollie makes the pass. Oh, but stunned out. What defense from Zaida. Beautiful clear. And the stacks are together. Multiple teams flying in. Everybody's flying in like fire. And the Fireballs are not going to get it. No, they're going to get a stun out. And picking it up is Zaida. Zaida over to Grakus. Grakus moving in. He's going to go 1-on-3 with the back pass, but Sausage is there, and he clears it through to the other side.
There's it through these stuns. These stacks from Chronos, though, were unimpeded. They're going to get there first, but they just misread it a bit. They are going to set up here on the bubble offense, but that gets intercepted by Grak. He is watching his back as it's going to go all the way back downfield. Is that a bounce shot? No. Maybe it could be, but a little bit different. It's going to get instead picked up by Zaida. Zaida is looking to slam it in, and yes, he does. It's tied at 2.
Whew. Sheesh. I thought he was going to get that stun out, but Zaida just barely ducked him and sends it through. So nice work there from Fireballs, and just like that, the game is tied up again. So we've had our first lead change. We've had our first tie, and let's see what Ollie and Sausage are going to do. They're going to do a little bit of dribbling. The clear is good. Bounces off the ceiling, but can't quite get handled by Sausage, and Fireballs pick it up and clear it back.
They do clear it right back where it came from, but it's still in a dangerous position. That's a really good position to get a stack there, but all the stuns are beautiful, as they are eventually going to get picked up by Dan. Great job from him so far, being a great midfielder, stack player, getting those passes. Don't hear a lot from him, but he is there, definitely, as it is going to walk into the bubble. Cross pass now, but bounces low. Unfortunate off the Geo. That's going to get cleared out by Sausage, but the Zaida, the backline player, is there to keep up the pressure.
The pressure is good. Chronos is running a really nice stack between Ollie and Sausage, but passing kills the stack, and Pyro puts it in with the beautiful pass by Grakus. That was absolutely amazing teamwork from Fireballs.
Yeah, it really was. And as I just said, if Fireballs wants to take it, they have to score 2 unanswered goals, and they did exactly that. Fireballs is looking spicy, ready to take this game, as they are going to pick it up, though. Ollie looking across to Nelson. Nelson all the way downfield to Dan. Dan over for the stack, but the stack maybe isn't quite that quick, as it is just going to be picking the pass. Ollie once again looking to set up. Ollie taking a look. Ollie over to Sausage. Sausage slamming it, but no, he's going to get stolen instead by Tomik, who is going to clear it back into the midfield.
But right on the back line is Nelson, and he hauls it in, although it looks like he lost it. And Fireballs pick it up. It's in the hands of Grakus. Grakus going to go 1-on-2. Wow! With the fake and the overhand shot, Fireballs is on a 6-0 run.
Yeah, 3 unanswered goals. I said they only needed 2. Fireballs want to one-up me or something. I don't know. Anyway, but Fireballs are looking really good here in this third round. They're hungry. They want this win, as it is going to get picked up now from the just advantage of Chronos. But that's not the reset pass they want. Is the stack there to recover? Unfortunately not for Fireballs. A little bit spaced out, but the stack will get there. The stun comes through. That's not an open 3, but that's a cut pass. But it will be Dan Mack. Huge work from him, as he's going to get the interception and cleared into the neutral zone.
Back in the hands of Gracchus with the tap down. Pyro's going to get a hand on it. Bounce off Geo. Oh, wow. What a shot. Just a little bit wide, going for the top pocket there. Ollie now gets the clear through. And let's see, it's going to be back in the hands of Nelson. Nelson, though, with the defense recovering, is going to have to haul it in. And moving in is Ollie. What a pass. Nelson, what a save. What a defensive play by Fireballs.
Yeah, really good defensive play from both these teams, but certainly Fireballs wanting to keep their lead. 4 points is at least 2 goals, but they want to change that right now, right here. But no, it's going to bounce out of the bubble once again. But this offense isn't over. Sausage over to Ollie. Ollie to the back of the net. What a pass. It's a 2-point game.
Beautiful passing, beautiful finish. Kronos not done yet with 4 minutes left, only down by 2. This is a great game that we're seeing, and this is going to be a barn burner finish.
I certainly hope so. Dare I ask for an OT? That would be insane. But it is going to get passed over to Zaida. Zaida taking some time, clearing it all the way. Good pass to his teammate. I didn't even see him, and I'm a spectator. And it's going to be Grack looking around, backing up, but intercepted by Dan, and that's going to be all the way down. No stacks yet. There's a bit of an enemy stack going on between Kronos and Fireballs, but they both end up stunning each other, and that's going to go right back the other way, and it's another stack race. And this one, Fireballs is winning, but they misread the disc. Are they there? Yes, they are, but he's just going to go for the reset pass. No, cross pass, but unfortunately his teammate was stunned, so that's just going to clear it out once again. Back and forth here in the mid-game round 3.
And just like that, Nelson flies in, gets the open 3. That's an easy one for a team like this and a shooter like Nelson. So taking the lead back is Kronos.
Man, just as I say it, of course they score, but that is, I would have it no other way. Kronos now with the lead. So now Fireballs looking to respond in kind with the joust advantage. Good relay play, over left, over deep, but not quite finding the mark. It will be the quick stacks and the quick plays of Kronos there to pick it up. But over, and it's another turnover. Zaida has some space, but quickly getting pressured. Juking on the floor, cross pass. The cross pass is good. Is he going to walk it in? No, he's going to reset it. But it's just going to bounce slowly. Okay, Grack just taking time, taking space. It's not on their side, but they are trying to set up to get a high percentage offense. That's not it, though. That's going to unfortunately bounce off the shield, and it's going to go all the way out into their zone.
It's in the zone, but nobody's stacked up right now. Finally, a couple of players do get together, sends it through. The goal is open, but can't quite get there in time. Right there, Nelson with the cut. Dan Mack with the pass. Beautiful teamwork from Kronos. They're up by 3.
Wow. Come on, Fireball, stop the excitement and just win it already, says Freshy Fresh. It certainly is. It's still a 3-point game. It's still a 1-goal game. If it's a 3, at least tying for that ever-elusive OT. But that's not the pass that Fireballs was looking for. Instead, it's going to be a turnaround. That's a long shot. That's a long 3. Whoo, just north of the goal, as it is going to get picked up by Nelson, but slapped over to his teammate, not quite communicating well enough, I think. But that cross is going to be more than good, as Sausage is there, passing low, but Grack is there intercepting and clearing it back the other way, but the Chrono stack is already ready, and that's going to go right back into their zone and picked up by Ollie.
Picked up and tapped out, but bounces off the low geo there, and all 4 members of Fireballs are together, so a little bit of clumping going on. That pass, not good, and there will be some stunning. Sausage sends it through. The stack is together for Kronos. They pick it up. They send it through. Oh, what a turnaround and a save.
Yeah, what a great job from Fireball's defensive rotations, but Kronos is not over yet. You can't give these guys too many opportunities. Fireballs is clumping, and as we said, that's definitely indicative of the time and the pressure, and that's not going to help. Another 3 extends their lead to 12. Kronos.
Wow. Nice shot by Dan Mack, recognizing the goal was open, even with a lot of traffic in between, and just fired it right in at 17 meters a second from 18 meters out. An absolute rocket. And with that, I think that's it. Unless there is a 3 within about 2 seconds, this game will go into round 3.
We never say never. They are there. They are going to hit it. No, they're going to get stunned. So yes, this game is over. But what a game it was. You hate to have a loss to your last game of the season, but nevertheless, they certainly had a heck of a journey. Fireballs going through silver, going through bronze, going through silver cycle 1, gold cycle 2, and now high diamond cycle 3. I'm excited to see what they can do in season 4 as Kronos is, not going to get another score, but it is going to be a heck of a game. And what a game, and what a game, and what a game. This is just the beginning. I'm excited for Challenger Cup next week.
Well, if you're that excited, are you excited for round 3? Because Fireballs took round 1. So this game is not over.
Oh, shoot. What? You're right. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. What was the score?
It was 12 to 11. It was 12 to 11 in the first round.
No, what
12
was this
to
score
6
though? 12 to 6
in the second round.
Oh my goodness, too many games. I thought this game was over, but Fireball still have an opportunity. Kronos taking round 2. Wow. Okay. Whew.
Absolutely amazing play by both teams. It shows you how close round 1 was. It was only a 1-point lead, and even we in the casters booth sometimes lose track of all that. Especially Luke. How many games have you done already today?
This would be my 6th, I think.
6th game just today, and he's not in EU, ladies and gentlemen. He is on the East Coast time zone, and so he got up early to cast some OCE games, I believe. And Rocktor now in the chat. What's up, Rocktor? We're going to a round 3, and as we've been talking about, this game does have implications for Challengers Cup. Kronos trying to get in there. There may be 5 diamond tier spots depending on what happens with Smash Dash, and so they definitely need to win this game to keep their hopes alive. And the way they're playing, they definitely have a good shot.
They certainly do. But you chose them, you're sticking with them. Says Frown, who do you challenge? Fireballs for no reason. I like their name. I like both these teams. Honestly, both these teams have super cool logos and super cool names. Certainly better than like the ones that are just like they're the troll casters. But nevertheless, this is going to be round 3. I thought that last game was so hype. I thought it was already over. But this is the round 3 we're all waiting for as the pause does come out. So we still have another 45 seconds on the clock or so. But once again, May 8th, Challenger Cup. May 15th, May 16th is the finals. If you think this is hype, it's going to be 2 times as hype. Make sure you are there. I know I'll be there, casting or not. I will be there to come out and support because, well, casting is a lot of fun. I love it. Don't get me wrong. It's so much more fun being there because of you and because of the community, even if I'm just in chat. So I love to see it. I hope to see you there either way. But
it's going to be amazing. I mean, I've said it a lot of times already today, but I really believe that in the finals, we are going to see some of the best Echo Arena play that there's ever been. These teams are just continuing to push their limits, continuing to get better at this game, continue to work on the meta, on the strategies, on how they approach each other. There's more and more intel on what other teams are doing and where strengths and weaknesses are. And with 5 seconds left before this tubes open up, finals is going to be cracked. May 15th, May 16th. Teams are out. Kronos, Fireballs. Kronos getting ahead on it first and flying in. They're going to take a shot, and it's in the bubble. We've got action already, Luke.
We sure as heck do, and we would expect nothing less. And that's quickly already in the Fireball's half. Fireball's looking to take this game round 3, but so is Kronos. Kronos back pass, but stunned immediately. Danmac diving in, but just barely missing the net because he gets stunned himself. As it is going to go bounced out and out and away. And is the Fireballs there to take it? Are they here to play? No, it's going to roll right back into the hands of the Fireballs half.
Rocktor in the chat agreeing with the statement that, yeah, this game is really advancing and getting a lot faster. It's just so cool to see, especially at the player like Rocktor at that level to have confirmation that, yeah, this game is moving quickly. This passes are moving quickly. Sausage is passing with a 2-man game, although back on the back line, Nelson picks it up, trying to connect with Sausage, bounces off the nest, and it's back in the hands of Grack as he'll clear it through.
He's going to clear it through. The stacks are there too, and he's going to hit that 3, and it's going to be Fireballs taking the early lead. 1 minute in, 3-0.
Big time shooting from 8 meters out, so just right at the barrier, and it's gonna be, yeah, this is gonna be a barn burner this last round. Kronos, as we say, are really fighting to get into that Challengers Cup, so a lot on the line. It's Me, Ollie, and Sausage are gonna do a little bit of dribbling. Does bounce off Geo, but they are still together, so they'll get back, and they'll make a pass over to Nelson. Nelson has an open pass on the left side, but our defender jumps it, so we'll just hang out, and let's see what the defense does. It's Me, Ollie, and Sausage are right there, but that pass not good enough. Their stack is together though, so they do pick it up, but picking it up is Pyro. He's going to take a shot. It's a little high.
It's a little high, but Sausage looking to turn it around, and he is. He's going to get the clear as well, bouncing favorably off the Geo. No stacks are through for anybody. Everyone's kind of aimlessly going for the disc. Now eventually they'll pick it up, but gets immediately pressured. That's a clear. That's maybe a pass, kind of, sort of, not really at all, as it's bouncing low, and eventually will get picked up by Sausage, who's going for the long bounce shot, but not bouncy enough. It's going to bounce right back into the hands of Nelson, though. The goalie's stunned. He's going for it. He's going to dive. He's going to dip, but it's going to be a headbutt save from whoever the wild goalie was. Huge call, shout out to him, as it is going to be Zaida looking to push it the other way.
Yeah, beautiful defensive play by that goalie, as you said, Luke, especially because there was someone trying to stun them out, so they had to have their shield on and react quickly. But reacting quickly there is Nelson with the back pass to Ollie. Ollie going to be on the ceiling, inverted, passes over to Sausage. Sausage over to Mac. Mac to back to Sausage. What a pass. What a cut. What a finish. Kronos on the board now. It's a 1-point game.
Man, 1 point. But that is the power of threes. That's why you want to score them. That's why you want to practice them. That's why you want to hit them. Although everyone in this field will. But Fireballs still have the lead and the joust advantage, looking to score 2 more, maybe even 3 more points, that is, as they're going to get the clear up field quickly to Pyro. Pyro quickly across to Grak. Grak, it's a 1-on-2. He's looking for the pass back, though, as he always is. Great job from him, always finding that reset. But now Zaida is looking to set up the play with the point advantage. He knows they need to push him, and he's going to wait. He's going to wait. He's still going to wait. Now he's moving up, and he is just taking a look. He is waiting. He's being patient. He is moving. Maybe not as patient as he should be, but that cross pass is going to be successful as Grak finds the back of the net. 5-2, extending their lead to 3.
Beautiful finish, nice patience, as you pointed out, Luke. Gracchus had that opportunity to go, 1-on-3 or 1-on-4 or whatever it was, and elected for the back pass, and it paid off. Gracchus getting the pass in a roundabout way right back in his hands, and had a much easier score. And looking to score easy right now is Kronos, and they do. Wow, what a quick one, throwing it right past the defense and scoring back within 7 seconds.
Yeah, wow. Kronos, that's what you want to see if you are cheering for Kronos, if you are cheering for them to break into the Challenger Cup. That is what they need to do. 1 for 1, punch for punch, fight for fight. And once again, that is the power of these threes. But if they have these quick back and forths, then it gives them that much more opportunity, as it's still a 1-goal game now. 2 or 3 will suffice, or anything nice. But it is going to be down the field. Once again, Nelson clearing it. But the stacks are still waiting. It is going to be eventually the stack of Fireballs coming to pick it up. Great recovery from them, as Pyro is passing it across, but intercepted by Sausage. Sausage high in the sky, waiting, looking, passing, intercepted though by Grak. Huge backline interception, and he's going to clear it in the tunnel.
Clears it in the tunnel, but it is picked up by Dan Mack. He gets stunned out. Goal is open for a minute. They're going to take a shot. Oh, just barely off the iron. And Pyro is in the area. Sausage will get it and clear it through. It's in the trap area. It looks like Ollie will get it and try to make the pass, but it bounces off the popcorn right back in the hands of Zaida. He takes a shot. It's a little high and wide, and it's back in the hands of Kronos, who flicks it toward the mid.
Man, what a play, what a shot from many, many Fireballs offensive members. Just not finding the back of it, hitting the post just barely north of it. But they're going to have another opportunity as Grak steals it out of Kronos' hands. But they're going to go for the reset, but that's a dangerous reset as there are 3 Kronos players back. However, that clear will be good. Bouncing into the field, but Kronos' sack is there. Nelson, Ollie, great job from them. They're going to send it right back. And right back in the hands, but no, it's going to get intercepted, and Sausage is going to slam it in, and they're going to take the lead. First time, round 3.
That is huge. Kronos is playing very, very well right now. Fireballs seem to be slowing down just a little bit. Passes are just a little off. There was a headbutt off a own teammate there that led to a little bit of chaos on their side. So they've got to get back in sync, and that's not going to do it. They're going to be under pressure immediately by the stack. The stack does get broken up though, but right there, Ollie with the steal. It's going to be a little high though. It has got a chance. Maybe a bounce shot, but it didn't work out. So really great pressure here from Kronos, and they're making Fireballs work.
Yeah, they certainly are. Fireballs need to turn up the pressure a little bit, turn up the heat. I totally agree. But Kronos is not letting up. They've been slow burning as they are walking. There's the cut pass. There's the option, but it's intercepted by Zaida, who's going to clear it right back down into the midfield with Nelson going low to Ollie. Ollie taking a look. He wants to extend this lead, and that he will. Sausage finishing the job. 8-5. Kronos 3-point lead.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, really great work. Great work on the back line to haul that in and send it to Ollie. Ollie, great eye to slow it down and wait for the cut pass, and then Sausage, great cut and great finish. So up by 3, 2.5 minutes left. Fireballs under a little bit of pressure now. This is round 3. Whoever wins this round wins this game.
Going for the fake passes, but it's going to go the other way and unfortunately just miss. Kronos is there. The stack is able to get it. They get the turnaround. They get the shot. They don't get the back of the net, though, quite yet, but they will get the recovery as they are going to get stunned, though, finally, and they're going to get the slap out. Fireballs will, as they do pick it up, but not picking up fast enough. Instead, it's going to be a slap down, and in. Denmark extends their lead to 5. Kronos have a commanding lead in this 2 minutes left.
With 2 minutes left, at least 2 goals, and one of them would have to be a 3. So really great work. Kronos putting a lot of defensive pressure right now. Fireball's having a very difficult time getting it past their own midline. The stack from Kronos is putting just so much pressure on Fireballs right now, and they need to respond.
They certainly do. They have a minute and a half. Lots of time to do it. It's only 5 points, but they need to do it right here, right now. They're going to try. Unfortunately, they missed that goal. I'm not sure if it was trying to be a cut pass or something, but they needed to hit those as Kronos is there to recover, and they're going to slap it down the other way. That's all the way down. That's all the way through. That's a stack pass. That's a stack recovery, and that's another 3 for you as Kronos is going to extend their lead to 8.
Absolutely amazing. It's still mathematically possible. If they get 2 threes and a 2, or obviously 3 threes, they can come back, but it is going to be very close. They're going to have to basically do headbutt strategies on every one. Even wasting 10 or 15 seconds right now would end the match, and just like that, I think it will be over. Kronos is going to take some shots, but there is not enough time, and Kronos is going to pull off the reverse sweep, losing round 1 by a single point and coming back, and just like that, finishing strong.
Yeah, just like that. Kronos looking good, but Kronos is hungry for that Challenger Cup. They want to break into it. They want to get it. They want to get that bread, no matter how toasty. Fireballs turning up the heat in that first round, but Kronos will take this game. There's still 10 seconds left. Can they score another goal? Fireballs, that is. They're going to try. They're going to clear it, I believe. Come on. No, intercepted, and that will be it. Fireballs, unfortunate, losing their game 17-5 with, that's it, Season 3 for them. But, man, I'm so hyped to see Kronos potentially in the Challenger Cup.
Amazing work. Kronos, a very good team. Fireballs, a very good team. This was a very good match. And as you say, this is a little bit of a preview. Kronos might be in that Challengers Cup. And when is that Challengers Cup? Say it with me. May 8th, Saturday. EU in the morning. NA in the evening if you're on Pacific Coast time. Obviously EU going first. They're a little bit later in the time zones. NA following. It's going to be 6 matches on each side. It's going to be incredible play. 6 times 3, 18 matches. So 36 matches. Three channels going all at once with matches. It's going to be amazing. And yeah, I hope to see you there May 8th for the Challengers Cup, and May 15th, May 16th. It is going to be absolutely amazing. Some of the best Echo Arena play that we've maybe ever seen in the world ever. May 15th, May 16th, finals for Europe, for North America, and for Oceania region.
Yeah, definitely be there. And that is it from us. Thanks for joining us, because, well, it's a lot of fun. We must thank our sponsors as well for making this all possible. ProTube VR, Asterion Products, Fixed Gaming, VR Cover, HyperX, Rebuff Reality, and VRWare.net. Huge shout out to all of you for joining us this afternoon, because without you guys, it's not as fun. And we need you to spread the good word. May 8th, May 15th, May 16th, you know what's happening. Make sure you're there. But that is all from us. We will see you, or at least I will see you, in a couple hours here. Again, on Channel 1 with Alpha Dogs against Hydras. And then Apocalypse against Spectrade. Some juicy matchups there. But nevertheless, that's all from us. Thank you for taking the time out of your day, out of your afternoon, out of your morning, out of your evening, out of your life to watch this game we all know and love, Echo Arena. And we look forward to seeing you next time.
And we're underway. Season 3 of VR Master League Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Rebuff Reality, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRWare.net.